So which makes, it's great because you have all kinds of different voices trying to assist and pass new things.
Now, is this just for the state of Ohio?
Yes. Shawn and I have certainly been involved in a few cases here in our area.
Yeah, and that's pretty startling because I think a lot of people may be under the assumption, there's a myth that trafficking, happens more or less outside of the United States, but it does happen everywhere, and it's just a little bone-chilling to know that it can be here in our backyard.
Well, people don't want to believe that it happens right here in Avon Lake and Bay Village, and people just think, as you said, it happens in lower income areas or out of this country. Exactly.
Wow. Now, you're also very instrumental in working on the Facebook page. Can you tell our listeners, what's exactly posted on the Facebook page and how they can get there?
Currently, our Facebook page is just called Human Trafficking. We are, if you just go on and you request Human Trafficking, we should come up. We've invited quite a few people, and it's getting bigger. But what we post on there is just news updates, anything that we find. Shawn's really good about posting a lot of things. And kind of just comment back and forth on what we're doing with the collaborative, and we'll be posting things that are coming up. I have something planned for October, the Coalition of Immokalee Workers, but they're all about labor trafficking, and that's what it is, pretty much just to keep those who are interested informed on what we're doing here in Lorain County.
Yeah, and I went in and I just typed in what was human trafficking and saw it, and I liked it. So if anybody who's listening is a Facebook fan like me, I spend more time on Facebook than I do Twitter. So just type that in, and when you get to the page, be sure to like it and visit it quite frequently, because you're right, Shawn, he updates pretty frequently. Good with that. Okay, now, how about your website? You're working on a website now?
Yes. The website, of course, is moving just a little bit slower than I had wished, but, we're putting it together. Again, that's going to be discussing the collaborative and also discussing what people can do to help out. We're going to try to start doing some things more out in the community, posting things out, like in the restrooms and rest stops, rest areas, that sort of thing. Going out and talking with the homeless. Shawn is very big with, into the homeless area and all of that. We want to go to the camps and that sort of thing as well. And then we are going to have an area, for donations, because currently we work, out of our own pockets. We got the grant support for the PSA, but pretty much what we do is just out of our own pockets. So we'll have an area for that as well.
Oh, okay, good. Well, please keep us posted. We'll be sure to try to broadcast anything that you do. I, for one, am big fans of what you're doing, and I can attest to the fact pulling out of your pocket to try to get things done, but just keep at it. It'll all come together. Now, the two of you still do speaking engagements, of course. We still have you on reaching out through Compassionate Caring's website on our Speakers Bureau's page, but you both still do speaking, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I would urge anybody listening, I'll go so far as even to say I'm begging you, especially anybody who may be associated with, a church or a small group or small business, whatever, to invite them out, because this information, it's really good, and we tend to think that it happens elsewhere, but it's very real, and it's a little startling. I was looking at the PSA, and I almost fainted again looking at that $32 billion industry, and then it says that if you put Google Starbucks and Nike all together as far as their annual earnings, that this human trafficking thing annually is more than that. That to me, I can't even wrap that around my brain.
Yeah,
but
it's crazy.
I wish people would contact you to give their support in any and every kind of way that they can. And as you said, that funding is needed and perhaps volunteers, but information is really important. So hopefully people will have you come out and speak to their groups. Did you have any contact information?
I'll do it.
Phone numbers or?
It is. I'll give you the Nord Center's 1-800 number. It's 800-888-6161, and that is our emergency stabilization unit's number, where you can call 24/7, and you can ask for Mindy, and they will get a hold of me, and then we'll be able to outreach with Shawn and go from there.
And we also have the national hotline that anyone can get a hold of, and they'll direct you to whichever collaborative or law enforcement agency that you need to get a hold of for your area. And that number is 1-888-3737-888.
Okay, say that again, Shawn.
I'm sorry. 1-888-3737-888.
Okay, and I'll also post that along with this interview on our website. Well, again, I'm so glad to be talking to the two of you. You are, and I don't just say this to be saying this, I'm really excited when I do talk to you, because you guys are doing some great work, what I consider unsung heroes. But I ask that you just keep up the good work. And before we leave, I'd like to give you both an opportunity to give a closing word or two. How about we start with you, Shawn?
I would just say that we would accept anybody who has a heart to reach out to the people who are being trafficked, or children you may know of that need help. And if you want to come out to the Nord Center and join our collaborative, you are more than welcome. We are definitely in need of volunteers, people who have a heart for this. Especially we're looking for law enforcement to get connected with us. And we meet the last Wednesday of every month, the fourth Wednesday, of every month, noon to 1 there at the Nord Center.
What's the Nord Center's address, Shawn?
6140 South Broadway, Lorain, Ohio.
Okay, and you meet when again?
The fourth Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
At noon.
At noon, okay. Okay, Mindy, do you have any closing remarks?
I'll just elaborate a little bit on Shawn's. September 28th is our next meeting, and that is from noon to 1 at the Nord Center in the Oasis Room. I think the important thing is with the Human Trafficking Collaborative Lorain County is that our main goal is to, of course, put awareness out there, and two, though, is to set up the services needed when we do come across and find victims. Some of the cases that we've had, we have not had the resources, and we've been lucky that they have found some housing, short-term housing, but that is my main goal right now is to find short-term housing, get that set up so that we do have a place to stay. The training that's going to be needed for that is going to be somewhat extensive for those people that are willing to help out, but we do, are willing to accept anybody who is interested in coming out and being part of the collaborative, and we welcome it.
So now when you say housing, could someone come, or an individual or family come and say our home would be available temporarily? Is that?
That question has been asked, and people have offered that. I'm not really sure if you have children that would be the ideal place for a victim to be housed, just because of the dynamics that they will bring with them. There's going to be a lot of mental health, traumatic issues that person is going to be dealing with. What I'm looking for is a place that possibly could give some mental health support. There's a couple places that we are looking at currently in hopes of hopefully getting a couple beds. We just need a place to have right now, just in case we do come across them now. The legal aspects of that of having someone come and stay in their home, we're not really sure about yet, and again, that's something I'm checking into. But for a family, they would have to be trained on how to deal with a person that has been trafficked, and it's a lot of training that they would have to go through, and the trust factor alone. The possibility of having the trafficker themselves hunt that person down, the safety factors, there's a lot involved in that.
I see. So probably an established agency or shelter would be better? Okay.
That would be ideal, yes.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, again, if someone is listening and they didn't get a chance to hear the first broadcast that we had with Mindy and Shawn, please go to our archives at www.reachingcaring.org, because you get a little bit more information. And they've been very busy and really need your support, so please try to support them as best you can. Go to YouTube and look up the PSA, post it on your site, all of your social networking sites, to help spread the word. Attend the meetings, and just try to be there for them. Well, again, this broadcast is available for download on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, and is linked to Facebook and Twitter. Outreach News is in association with Reaching Out Through Compassionate Caring, your outreach connection. Mindy, Shawn, thank you so much. Keep up the good work, and I hope to talk to you again real soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Outreach News. Outreach News is also linked to YouTube, Twitter, Podbean, Facebook, and iTunes. Outreach News is a division of Reaching Out Through Compassionate Caring. Please check out our website at www.reachingcaring.org.